Alright, I'm really thinking that the issue, whenever this is, it's happening through, I think it's YouTube is what's actually screwing the stream up. Hey, Fang got the second first of today. Alright, so we're gonna be chilling today, waiting for Shoutout to show up. I'm just sitting here chilling on the backup Guardian. We've got my gear on so that I have some DP, but it only helps that doesn't help that I only have like no HP. Just wanted to be first once. Hey, you know what? We all want to be first once. That should give me some extra health. 2,000 health there. So yeah, we got some backup gear ready to go. All right. Let's clear out our weight here while we're waiting. So the plan for today will be this. So we're gonna be doing we're going to take 3 trips today to Moodle. So, unfortunately, we're about to make this poor man sail from here all the frackin' way it has yesterday's title? Hold on. I didn't see that because I thought it showed my current title. No, yep, there it is. Holy crap. No, it straight up refreshed everything here. Streamlabs didn't even take the current title. Wait, what does my stream say today? Okay, yeah, my title on Twitch is fine. But I'm going to update it through here. Update. Failed to update settings for YouTube. You can try again or just go live. Try logging in and out. Okay. So YouTube is definitely having an issue from... Alright. You finally quit Outer Plane. About time. What made you finally roll it over? RTA wasn't enough for you? On my way to Ankado? Awesome. Sixal, I have a question for you, and no pressure on this. Would you want to sit and hang out in a Discord call while we chill out for a little while? Or you got stuff you need to do and you're just kind of doing this in the back? can hang out. All right. Here, while you're sailing, that's my Discord if you want to add me as a friend, and I'll go through and clean out my friends list because I've got a bunch of follows, so I'll look for you. I'm not sure if you're in the Discord. Actually, let's check. No, you're not in Discord. So yeah, just add me as a friend and we can hang out in a call. And start going through all my friends real quick. Oh, hey, thanks. Hit me a friend request. Let's see here. Don't know you. Don't know you. You're an artist. You're an artist. Done. All right, let me hit the call button. All right, send in a call. Let's see if everything's coming through on that end.
It is. Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Let's see how hopefully chat can hear you. If not, we'll play around with volumes and all that good stuff.
Let me mute the screen.
Echo, double, me, hi, hi, hi. Got some good news. You don't have to put the number anymore. What do you mean? No. I'm saying my, a lot of people don't realize that my, the 1176 is not actually the Discord number. I actually had the Nightingale 1176, hashtag 1176. That used to be my Discord handle. So I got to have, back when we could choose the lucky thing and all that stuff. But yeah, no, seriously, dude. Thank you so much for coming and running my butt there 3 times today. Oh, man.
Yeah, no problem. I know my guildmate said you can't go on the mask, but I still want to see if you can, just to confirm it.
That's
I like to confirm.
Oh, yeah. I always trust but verify. Trust but verify.
Yeah, but I'm like 1 minute away.
Okay. I'm on Calpheon 3. I don't know what your home server was, but I knew it was roughly in the upper Calpheons.
Yeah, let me just...
I can jump to you. I think I'm off cooldown.
No, I'm on Calpheon 3. I'm just exiting up for you right now.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. Party invite. So this isn't going to screw you up with anything, because I am on my level 8 unkillable alt.
No, it shouldn't at all. No, it's just...
Because I didn't know if I'm going to stop something, because I know you talked about killing stuff on the way. So I didn't know if this would stop you from getting...
No, not at all. It's like, the only... my schedule is pretty free. The only thing that I have is, like, one more weekly quest for the week, but that's, like, nothing, so...
Okay.
And this is something I've never actually done, so I'm curious how it's going to work out.
All right, 10,000. Go ahead and take the first load. So, I mean, I have to do this in 3 runs. There's no way. I've tried, after we had chatted, I tried a couple other combinations. I couldn't get it, so I'm just doing them in stacks of 10k. We know we can go up to 10-5, but we still have to take 3 trips regardless. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, but I also asked my guild, a guild member that does a lot of trading, and he also confirmed the same thing. The only thing he mentioned, and I'm not sure how this makes sense. It might make better sense to you. He mentioned something around 14,000 at 15 LT.
Okay, 14,000 at 15 LT. So that is the small. So that's less than a palm crate. Because so palm crates weigh 20. Calpheon crates I think weigh 40 or 50. They weigh more. Let me quickly pop up to Moodle. Yeah, so I knew this was something that we used to know back in the day. They've changed it, so they weigh 30. So palm crates weigh more. So normal crates, the expensive crates weigh 30. The like EXP crates weigh 20, and then those super light ones, which are typically like mushroom type crates, weigh 15. So he's got okay, so now here's gonna be the billion-dollar question. I can swim with this, right?
Or would it be easier for you to roll? I think you Would it be easier for you to roll onto my ship over here instead? You think, or is that too much? Or you want to try swimming? I'm just trying to position my ship so you don't have to swim as far.
I just want to make sure that I've never actually gone in the water with a bunch of trade packs, so...
Let me just try to move my ship as much as I can, if I can.
So this is new for me because I need to know this because I happened to load a friend at Valia Beach. He had moved his crates there. Okay, actually, hold on. I can actually. Oh, I just saw it.
Wait,
there it is.
Let me.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll in. And yep, there it is. Okay, so you want it to see, so your crow's nest is right here, mount. I can get up with the trade pack in the crow's nest.
Awesome, so you're protected, man. You won't fall off my ship now. And nothing can attack you. The
nope, wait, did it just put me down? Nope, I'm back down on the ground.
Oh,
so as soon as I can get up there, but as soon as you sail, as soon as you sail, I get pushed down. So that's the answer. Yes, you can, but no, I can't. You can get up there, but you cannot get, you get pushed down the second you move.
Okay, so my guild member was right.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, right and wrong. Because technically speaking, we couldn't get... He said you couldn't get up there. Period. I can climb up there. You just can't sail with me up there. So...
there's one issue. Wait. Why did my compass was not working? I have a compass. Why is it not working? Not navigate because the path is not found. Oh, now is the path is found. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. The question I had is, was there a certain spot in Nampo you wanted to be dropped off at?
Let's just go.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh fuck! You dropped off my boat.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to. I won't be able to drive fast. Basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, okay.
Oh god, I'm so fat. No, Guardian, do not dive. What in the heck are you trying to do? Oh.
I'm just gonna have to unequip my nose real quick.
So that second thing is what, come on, Guardian. Oh my god. Get up to the surface. Chat gets to see your underwear. Okay. Let me try this. Let me not be up there, and let me be back here. Alright.
Okay, you're...
Yep, I'm on, and I'm right below you. You can try it again and see if it was just an issue of...
Oh, you know what, man? I was off my wheel for a second, and it lets me put a waypoint to Nampo.
Yeah.
But as soon as I went back on my wheel, it removes the waypoint. So...
Weird.
I wonder if it's because you have trade items.
That would be weird. But as far as like a place, honestly, just anywhere, I would have to see. It's been a while since I like really gave that beach a lookout. But honestly, I would love to get anywhere close to that storage. I mean, I don't mind rolling. I rolled 3 master traders. 3 master traders. Not artisan, actual master. So, rolling's not an issue for me. Clearly. And that was how I did it back in the day. People were always like, oh no, you need to go over here, you need to go run to the sheep mountain thing, you need to collect the items there, and then you go ride over here, you do the trading over there, and I'm like, I literally sat there with a spreadsheet and showed them on stream a long time ago. I said, here you go. Here is the information you seek. This is me rolling, and this is how many trades it took, and this is the EXP per trade. And I could do this on channel cooldown. I would have to wait about a minute and a half. I did this, I rolled it on the Ranger, I rolled it on the Ranger, the Wizard, and the Witch all rolled Master. And then I did it on Xbox, too. But that was to Artisan, so that was easier.
Checking something out. Wait, am I? No, I'm not overweight. Why am I moving slow?
Is it me? Does it actually recognize that I have 37,000 weight on crates?
Well, that's the whole thing. If it was that, I would not be moving. I would not be able to breezy.
Okay.
But I think I'm off somewhere.
Okay.
I know I was leveling sailors. I'm wondering if I just did not.
Well, that's fine.
Right sailors were.
If you want, oh, you don't get EXP. You only get EXP from killing, right? It's not sailing.
No, I get normal. I get sailing XP.
Okay.
Just like it's almost like when you horse train.
So they get EXP even if you're sailing, even if you're.
Oh, I mean, I do, not my sailors. They have to actually.
Okay, you have to kill to get their EXP.
Yeah, beneficial.
Okay.
But the thing is when I was leveling, I making sure that I swapped out the right sailors. So.
Okay.
I think I did. I just don't know why. I should be at 194.4, but I'm at 198.2. It's not really a big difference.
I think I'm gonna have to flex mine here in a little while, and I'm gonna have to show you really how fast I can go, because I might have you beat there. I think I might got a whole whopping like 115, 120.
No, it's not a flex. It's more like an OCD thing because it's a hassle.
Oh, I can
switching
imagine.
out these sailors. So yeah,
they really need to add sailing presets to this, like so that you can pick your you can pick your sailors based off of, that you can pick your sailors based on, okay, today I need speed, but okay, now I'm going into maybe a PvP thing, and maybe I need a little more control versus speed because of, turning and whatnot. I don't know how that would work, but, something like that mentality of, oh, it might be better to have this set up for whatever. But obviously,
Agreed.
faster is better. So here's going to be a great question to see. Can I use the disembark that showed up when I got on the ship there? Will it let me do that, or is it going to make me jump off?
well, we can see.
That's going to be curious for me. Because I hadn't been on a boat. I did this once for, I don't know if anybody in my chat would remember him, but I did this for Rock a long time ago. This was back when it was Port Rat. I took him up there with I think he had like 10,000 crates already up there, and I took up like another 14 with him because it was back when the weights were a little bit different. And he I just chopped him off at Port Rat right there on the beach so he could roll up to the trader. And this is back, the Furious sailboat had kind of just been released. We had, I think the guild galley we had just built, and we're working on getting it, and he wanted to get his trade leveled up to Artisan, so I took him up, and I think he got, like, Artisan almost Master, if not Master off of that. So, I've only done this once, so the system's old. So I have a question, because I see this, like, red particle thing keep flying up around that looks like dragons. Is that a Corsair thing, or is that a ship thing?
That's a ship skin thing for the Valor.
Ah.
It's different for each character you have. Like, if you have a Volante, you would probably see, like, dolphins.
Okay.
Advanced is like a star constellation.
Okay.
Don't quote me on the balance.
Okay, it's fine. No, I'm just. It's cool to see because I mean, I was wondering if that had to do something being Corsair, if that was a ship thing because, like I said, all this is new to me on ships.
So there's a bar that fills up on my ship, and when it fills up, I'll be able to breezy spell, and that basically gives me like an increase in speed and distance. And whenever I activate that, you'll see those red dragons. And since I have a null, that you'll see it twice.
Okay. That makes sense. Zoo, are you talking about the dev note or the patch note? Because if it's the dev note, yes. Patch notes I hadn't looked at yet. So what you're saying, Sixal, is that the null is worth getting if you're going to be out in the sea living in it, basically? Like, that's a treasure.
It's definitely worth it, 100%. The only thing is that the grind towards it, it's not like you're making money doing the grind. You basically have to do something else on top of it in order to supplement. It's like being an intern, basically.
Okay.
But working for free.
Work for free to get the payoff in the end of the extra stuff.
And the bad thing about the null that I'm trying to watch out right now is that there's some sea currents, and it'll give you like a speed boost. And when I use null in one of those currents, that gives you a greater chance to be thrown off my ship.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay, I see.
But most time I drive for the whales.
Okay.
Or the whaling team. So I do most of the spots where I should not be nulling, but it'll still happen every now and then.
Okay. So back in the ye olden days, I think I could mount a cannon.
Oh, it might be because it was a frigate.
Well, the sailboat had had 2 sets of cannons on it as well, unless they changed it. Or they had a set of cannons on it. I'm pretty sure I had cannons on it because I took my sailboat out to do a quest.
Yeah, there should be, but when you upgrade to like a carrack, they don't have cannons on the side. The cannons, well, they don't have a mountable. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do. Wait, do I have an extra sailboat? I can probably test it out on. The only thing is that. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was just curious because I couldn't remember if that's how I got him safely there because he was not on a. He went out. Shockingly, he did it on his main witch, which was 61 at the time. I'm like, dude, you've got balls of steel. He's like, you think BDO Navy's really gonna be out here patrolling the seas? I'm like, you never know. But I don't remember. But for some reason I thought he mounted a cannon.
It might be possible. I'm trying to think if I have an extra ship we can test it on. The only thing is, if we do have an extra ship, it's not going to be as fast as.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not. You speed. Taking. We don't need to take any more of your time. It's just getting there and back as all we need. Anyway, I'm not worried about it. I've got my armor on, so I mean, I've got 387 DP on 2,500 HP, but I've got my HP pot on stun, so second I get hit, I get instantly healed. Worst case scenario, I'll quickly grab a Calc Elixir if something actually does end up happening. But the main question that I was worried about was if somebody came up and popped you, would I still be able to swim? And the answer was yes. So that's all I care about. If I got knocked off, I can swim. I don't sink to the bottom of the ocean with 10,000 crates on my back. That was the only thing I was not sure of.
I'm also going to turn my volume up in game.
Okay.
Because I just want to listen to the siren music in case we come across a siren.
Okay.
And if you want, I can give you the kill. That way you can get a piece of the log too.
How would I get a part of the kill?
Actually, let's see. You're my group. I'm not sure if it'll work or not.
I don't, because you have to actually tag the mob. If I don't have access to a cannon, my guardian's melee, so I can't. and she's level 7, so I can't do the axe throw yet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to be greedy and keep the kill. Sorry.
That's fine. I wouldn't care. Someday you can just sell me a Manos. Just be like, hey, sell me one of those books one day.
Are there any for sale?
I have no idea. I've never...
I mean, let me see how many are on sale right now.
Let's...
There's 3 pens at the moment.
Oh, wow. They actually are up.
And the only ones that I have, let's see if there's any pre-orders for chat. There's 133.
Yeah, good luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. So how does the consumption of stamina work for you? Is that a big deal being out here?
It is. Normally, if I do like a normal Sally's run, it's not an issue because the second activation, you don't use any stamina.
Okay.
So it really saves a lot on consumption, but I do have like a stack of Valanos meals on me.
Okay.
So in case stamina gets low, I'll pop in a few portions of food. Because if you run out of stamina, your sailors will get sick.
See, a lot of this is new. Like back in my day, we used to go out into the ocean with these little crystal things, and when we clicked these crystal things, our stamina just went back up to full. Now that ain't the same anymore.
Well, they do still have those crystals, but they're mainly
now
used
they're for
like
cannonballs.
Yeah.
They've changed because that freaked me out. I was like, wait, where's my stamina crystals for my boat? I was out literally in the middle of the ocean on my Etheria sailboat going, I have no stamina. And I'm like, where? This was supposed to be the stamina crystal to, be able to do stamina things. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's really scary.
That was a thing that I wish, would have been mentioned. When you first get on your boat for the first time, after the big change like that. Because I tell you what, it caught me for a loop.
No worries. If you have any other questions, I'll try my best to answer it.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to say I'm an expert, but have a little knowledge, I guess.
I would like to say with that little number 4 above your head, up there, chat can see it. That right up there, that little number 4 with that little sailing rank, that means something.
Oh, I have all my rankings turned on. I'll take your word.
Yep, you're rank 4 sailing and rank 4 bartering. I would like to assume with that, and you also have the bougie ship with the skin, which means you're committed. Yeah, I would like to think you know what you're talking about with sailing.
Wait, can your chat hear me, by the way? Because
yeah.
I've sort of been speaking without... okay, I'm glad I haven't said anything inappropriate, basically.
No, you're fine. No, you're good. No, you're good. No, I brought it on, one, so that, chat could hear and it wouldn't sound like I was talking to myself. That would be a little crazier. One of the things I was curious about with getting back into looking at this is it as expensive in terms of like physical money to get this ship as it was to like get the Etheria sailboat? Because we had to go get that insane worker set out in like Port Etheria. Then we had to have all the materials and a bazillion workers like slamming on this one boat. Is that still kind of a thing when you're upgrading this, or is it a little bit different?
So let me put out a few points, and I'll let you decide on that. First, you need a couple of workers on those nodes to farm the blueprints for your blue gear.
Okay.
And those are, of course, workers you could be having on different nodes to get money for you.
Yeah.
So you're losing money that way. The other way is you're bartering for crow coins,
Okay.
and there is weekly stuff you can buy at the, or even daily stuff you can buy at the crow coins, like Banos accessories for crow coins. But if you really want ship parts, you need to save those crow coins. You really can't spend anything, so you're not really making any money.
That ping I
So,
just dropped is roughly the in front of the stable or the thing, but the question is that actually a suitable area to get up on this darn shore?
do you see the disembark? Any?
Yeah, I see the disembark. You'll need to go back, so let's try it, and I don't mind rolling.
Well, I see it right now.
Okay, so let's see. Moment of truth, chat. Can I disembark? Yes, I can. All right. I am fat. This is going to take a while.
No problem. I think this might be a better spot next time, even though you might have to swim. But I'll be over here.
Okay, I kind of see where you're going. Just because I don't.
There's no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying because I needed to get. I don't exactly know where the storage is.
Your map is like directly west of me.
Yeah. I hit the. That's where I was looking. I got the ping from the notice.
Got it. Maybe.
I'm gonna look when I get over there. There might actually be a really. I think I see a beach that I could just flop like a fish on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to position my ship where you can just roll off the side. You probably won't have to swim as much through the water. Just as long as there's like no reef damage over here, I should be okay. Yeah, I think
I see your competitions over here. We got rank 2 sailing and rank 2 bartering.
Wait, let me pull up the rankings. Oh. Wait. Oh, I see.
Okay, come on. I was doing so good. Now I can't get. I lost the habit of it. It's a key motion that is. You got to be very peculiar about. Yeah, there's a shore that looks like it's right here. I think I could be able to do this. And it's like right in front of the storage keeper. Come on. I am so out of practice. It's been, probably about 6 years since I did the rolling. Yay! Crate supplied. Now. So, let's see. I see you. So the question is are you able to get right around in here without taking damage? Yeah. If that's the case, I can just plop off and I'll be very slow for a second, but here. Now what I'll do is on the way back, I'll just chill up here so that you can do whatever you want to do on the way back. So if anything happens, you're free to do what you need to do.
I have to call my ship for a second. I sort of got stuck in there.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to be probably thrown off real quick.
Okay. Swim, you chunky guardian. There we go. Alright, there you go. So yeah, you can do whatever you want on the way back.
Oh. Yeah, just drive the way back. I don't know if you wanted to waste money. It probably would have been faster for you to take the Magnus, but either way works.
Well, what about you? That's up to you.
Yeah, I still have to drive back regardless.
Okay, because you can't remote collect your shit without that thing costing a fortune, right?
Yeah, my sailors would get sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I have like some items on my ship that I forgot to take out. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I'll sit here. Listen, my time's your time. What would I be doing?
Holy shit! Oh shit!
What?
Blue whales just spawned.
Oh no.
It's fine.
You need me to log off for a little while?
It's like an hour and a half, but it's fine. I can miss one.
Okay. Sorry, man. That's money
No, it's
for
cool.
you. That's the money. Hopefully you can kill something out here on the way back that makes up for it a little bit. What do you make when you whale? I'm just curious.
You get. Are you familiar with the blue whale oils?
Yeah.
With
Oh yeah, I mean
perfumes and
the
curds?
blue whale, the blue whale oils, the blue whale meat. Like I'm just curious, what do you roughly make when you go out and do one of those runs?
Your question. You know what, man? That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I I need to be better at calculating my cost that I make or whatever. But I just pretty much throw everything in storage and I'll bulk make it at once.
Okay. So you just do it
And
as because you're out here because you enjoy sailing. It's not because you're making X silver per hour killing whales. It's not like you're in it for directly for the exact money. It's because it's ocean content.
It's both.
Okay.
The money's very good too.
Okay.
Last time I made a batch of perfumes. I want to say this is over a course of a couple months. It was like 30 billion or something that I made.
That makes sense. I could see that.
But
because like back in my day, I would I would buy the whale meat off the market just to make a couple of the fresh whale meat salads. I would never the oils. I mean, at the time you have to remember too, we had all the Awakening quests spam, so perfumes sat on the market. Like it was such a flooded market. I mean, I remember Blade going in when there were 500,000 a piece, buying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds in clicks. Because, and I remember his words vividly. He said, mark his words, these are going to be expensive someday.
yeah, they're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can do next time I make a whale run, I'll make a total of what I make.
Yeah.
It's kind of RNG, but I'll give you an average of I guess a couple ones. So
no, I mean I'm just curious. Like, it was. I always thought that people stopped doing it.
No.
And it was because it was a pain to get into, really.
Oh, let me actually show you something. Let me link something in your chat real quick.
Okay.
This is what happened last night at Wales. So we have to deal with pirates as well.
Yeah.
But last night I was main driving the boat. I was running the spreadsheet, dealing with Discord, and just talking on stream. And there's normally rescues people that'll drop off people that either fell off the boat or need pickups.
Yeah.
So this, I normally don't pay attention to it, and I had a lot going on, so I didn't notice that a person had dropped a red player off my boat.
Yep. I see him. Wow.
But yeah, the reason I made that clip as well was not only to show that you can't get attacked. We had a rat that was giving information to a pirate, so we were trying to find the mole.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense. Man.
But you can see, I don't know if you can see how many people are on the front shooting.
Yeah. That's a good chunk of people. So interesting. Because like back in the day it was like we didn't have sailboats, we had fishing boats.
Wait. I don't even know how much time you have as well. I could actually. Do you actually have a hunting rifle? I can just take you on a whale hunt. You don't?
Unfortunately, not on this character.
Oh shit! You don't even need a hunting rifle. You just need a butcher knife.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We don't have to do it now, but in the future, if you're interested, I could vouch for you and just bring you along, and you can
Okay.
possibly see how much money you can make.
Yeah, I might swing along. I would be way more interested to do that once the life skills switch over.
Yep.
Like, I would probably go on my Valk, which has Master Gathering, but I would rather have, I'd rather have my hunting and my gathering all on one character.
You got it.
So, but no, I would totally like to look into that someday, because I've looked at the possibility of, you know, again, everybody talks about how Alchemy makes such great money. Well, you got to understand why it's making great money and what makes great money. Here's the one that blows my mind, and have you even looked at this yet? Have you looked at the cost of making a Guru Crate?
No.
According to Garmoth, it costs, you actually lose money making Guru Alchemy Crates.
Ugh.
Like, if you were to just, I think what this is saying is if you put it on the market, if you just were to sell it on the market, you would make more money.
Yeah.
But what that's saying is if you're buying it directly from the market. Where I'm looking at it from is, if I can get something that's sustainable, it actually is more money per day, guaranteed. And I can make a junk elixir that nobody would buy. That's another good thing. You know, and, you know, worry about keeping my combats. Because I'm getting into alchemy more for myself. And just to say I finally done it, it's been one of the few things that anybody who's been around my chat for a very, very long time in BDO, they will know how many times I said, eventually I will go do the Guru Alchemy push. Yes. I've always said I was going to do it. And it's a goal just to check off saying, done. Orange title acquired. And other than that, I need to look at what makes more, you know, what's more efficient for me, because I'm running out of my 30 billion silver worth of Imperial cooking where I did the Valencia meals, which I think you were hanging around in chat when I was initially doing the that all the gathering and all the spam cooking to make the astronomical amount of Valencia meals I ended up cooking up. I don't even remember what the grand total ended up being, but it was some absurd number.
So I'm pretty much, when I do alchemy, I'm only doing it just to not level, but I wanted to make enough materials for like Dekia, merchant ring grind spots or whatnot. But I do want to hit Guru 1 just so I can make my own light stones, because buying those strikes is pretty expensive too. So.
Oh, that's right.
And I managed to get one strike off the marketplace, but the second one's being more of a challenge.
And is that because is it because with the Guru Alchemy you're able to physically just outright craft this stuff? Is what it is?
You can those imperfect ones, you can re-roll it into purified light stones.
Okay.
And you need Guru 1 in order to be able to do that.
Okay.
I don't have the exact recipe memorized though.
That's fine. Well, no, I was just saying, is it because I hadn't looked into that fact yet of how of what was beyond in those light stones. I've heard somebody mention that powder of flame was highly valuable, and then I kind of put it together. It had to do with probably that strike stone. So I was wondering if that's what they were talking about. Also, you rated somebody last night and talked about that they were making 500 million an hour with their workers.
Oh, you're talking about DD Yum?
It was whoever you rated last night. I was lurking in your chat while I was working on an email, and you rated him, and he was talking about making 500 mil an hour in his workers, and I'm like, what?
I don't think it was an hour though. I think he made
No, he said 500 mil an hour on his workers. So why would he do XY?
I'm gonna have to check back with them. I would not be surprised.
Man, look at all that bougie gear right there.
But of course, he also has G also has a Gear 50 Alchemy, so you can see how much money that took to get there as well. You can imagine, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello there, Leo. How's it going? Welcome in. You know, that only took what, 20 minutes roughly to get there and back?
Yeah, and I was being cautious so I didn't lose you as well. I was keeping track.
Wow. That was only like halfway when I originally started doing this stupid stuff. I literally remember it was a 40-minute sail from Etheria to Port Rat, not getting lost. They have cut this down so much. Yeah, you've put some time into your gear here. That's pretty impressive.
And again, what I'm trying to say is like, it's not an easy path, guys. You'll definitely need to do something else. There's some people that only do straight sailing, but it's not an easy path, basically.
And especially looking at those plus 10 gears, because I'm pretty sure those fail from, what, 6+? You gotta RNG your way up to 10?
Yes, my Panex one, I also have plus 10 blue gear.
That's disgusting.
And my cannons from 9 to 10 took 60 stones.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was... What the hell am I doing? I'm thinking that I'm bartering.
Whoops.
I'm going autopilot for a second.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Sorry.
No, I mean, like I said, if you need to grab something on the way back, dude, feel free to do what you gotta do. I'm on the... That's fine by me. Because like I said, I'm up here in the crow's nest. I'm just chilling at this point.
No, it's funny because I was going by muscle memory.
So you actually come up here when you barter?
Yeah, I'll take everything going up to Kharkovan, and I want to at least something like a back haul on my way back. So there's a couple islands I'll take a look, and I'll just try to keep my stock leveled out. So I'll just see what I have at my lowest, and just try to get that refreshed, I guess, if that makes sense.
So where do you store all this stuff? Is it on your boat, or is it in a storage is where it goes?
Ilia Island. I have mainly store everything on Ilia.
Okay. Which explains why that got such a massive storage overhaul system. Because they started selling the boxes for it and all this stuff. Which used to not be a thing.
Now, if you're a new sailor as well, you might want to consider storing some stuff at an Uncado Harbor. And if you have enough money for like a spare sailboat or whatever, you can just basically sell to Harkovan, do your barter exchange. And there's a cliff south of Harkonnen, like Hakoven, not Harkonnen. I'm thinking of Dune. That you can basically jump off, kill yourself off that cliff, and just recall your ship back in Ankaro, and that'll save you some time. That's what I did for a bit as well before I got my carrot.
Okay. Interesting. See, I've got like I said, I've got a frigate and I've got a sailboat, and eventually we'll end up. I think what everybody say it was to upgrade that frigate was to the Valor. What is this? What you have?
Yes.
Okay.
Frigate will go to Galeas. Then whatever path you're going to decide on, it'll either be a Valor or Volante.
Okay. And then let me grab the disembark when it shows up. Disembark. God, that's so handy. All right, storage. Put it on 10,000 more crates on my horse. And we're on the way to... We're on our way again. and this is going to be a unique trade that I normally haven't done, is... come on. Fat. Roll. Is I'm actually going to be cleaning up all my trade items that I've been storing from, like, gathering. Will also get burned later today. I actually set an alarm. This was how hardcore I was about this tonight. I set an alarm when I went to bed for exactly 6 hours, and... Uh-oh.
I lost you, sorry.
Was
This
that...
is
I wonder if that was a me thing, because I wasn't braced up against your thing.
No, it's like a speed current. There's a speed current around here.
Oh.
We just have to be careful. I normally don't sail here with people, so...
That's fair. I got up at 1:15 so that I could claim what I had sent before I went to bed. So I could send the rest of my trade junk there, and we'll be burning this at the end of the trade. So like I can probably go ahead and claim the coins, because those all came from the same place.
Give me 1 second. I'm just...
No worries.
Have to see if there's anybody to call.
I've even got a faded Margoria treasure in here I can sell. What? I've got some old... Okay, now this tells you how long I've been playing. On stream right now, I'm showing the steel crates that are made in Portaferia. Because this was only, like, 15% worse to make some crates in Etheria, back when it was just Trent and Etheria. That tells you how old I am. I'm finally moving these things. Hey, Jean. Hello there. How you doing today? Welcome in. So after, like, 6 years, 7 years, I'm finally moving those crates. It was just 146, but because back in the day, I was going to level my junk crates, you know, so like I was going to classify steel as a junk crate back then. That was how stupid I was. But I was going to classify my junk crates up in Portaferia, and I was going to craft all my woods in Trent. But yeah, Grana came out eventually, and I gave that up. You're sick, but it's okay. Well, dude, I hope you get to feeling better. So yeah, I'm finally moving 146 trade crates, which is also why I was sitting on my Guardian earlier. Is I'll need to go through and link up a few things so that they're all connected. So let's just go ahead and invest that. Invest that, because I know I got to link up Portaferia. So Portaferia is linked up. I know I need to get to Paddock's Island, which was done through... Do you remember the cheap link to get to Pirates? Was that through Valiant, or was it through Portaferia?
The cheap link. There should be a node connector tool at your screen. Do you see that? I'll let you know the cheapest path.
Wait, really?
Yeah, if you look at, at the bottom right of your screen, you'll see the icons for your... Yeah, it's the second icon at the bottom right. Yeah, right where your cursor is, go a little bit down. There you go. A little bit more. Yeah, there you go.
Start node. What is this? Coot.
And click on the node itself, and it'll put it in there for you.
Oh, sick.
So if you
preview,
like if it's Calpheon, just so this, yeah, there it goes. That works too. And just click on the end node.
That is required CP is 8. Okay. And then search starting node. There. Select end node. Failure. It's 6 contribution more to go through. That's cool. I did not know they added this.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty hype. I'm gonna still have to teach some people about that. In a week, but better COVID. Oof. Well, glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got that linked up. And then we need to get these down here for sure because of the of that. I know there's some stuff over here in like Stonetail that I'm gonna need to link up. I think.
And I think I even took a few minutes to go over stuff I already had linked up,
just to see
if I could see. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I mean that was my thing back in the day because I mean trade crates were like my bread and butter. That was like how I made my big money, came off of trading. So I got really good before we had these fancy auto connect tools. I used to sit on something lovely for hours working on my nodes and, you know, making sure that each point was connected and could I calculate a cheaper route or a more efficient route. It might cost more, but did I gain more along the way?
Mm-hmm.
So I did that over and over and over again, and I found my main hub of my nodes, I would like to say, is probably 97% efficient for both material and connectivity. Now, right now, it's going to look a little dumb because I've got so much crap hooked up because of those trade items that I'll need to check on. But the idea is it will all get disconnected when that's done. But we want to make sure we don't lose out on any of the money and all that good stuff because, well, money's money at this point. And I got best of both worlds. Now, the stupid me should have done this. I should have sent the trade items first and then sent the crates later. Because that would have allowed me to craft a few more of the jade crates before the trade. Because I still had like 400 more crates to go. But whatever. We're literally talking like a couple hundred mil.
Now, do you know some people that do a lot of trade crating?
Mm-hmm.
They do something similar where they transport the crates on the boat like we're doing,
mm-hmm.
but they'll do it themselves with an alt account. So
yeah,
yeah,
I've thought about doing that. There has been times I've actually thought about doing that.
But that's a big commitment because you're making a new sailor, making a new character. So
yes, and that would be honestly. Here's the way it's gonna happen for me. Once I get back in production, I'm just gonna be sending up I can roughly send 3,000 crates a day up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do that. As they show up, I'll just be sending crates to there. But one of the things that I'm having to clean out today is it's gonna be a happy moment because of I've got crates that were made with the original money of the crate, so back when Valencia buff was a thing. And I've got crates that are made without the Valencia buff. Then I have the transition of going from Grana to Valencia, and I have the ones that are now going to go Valencia to Moodle. So I have to deal with cleaning this out. So my storage will get a lot cleaner in how I do this, because I will push for the Guru 1 now. This is what I'll end up doing is the 3.8 million crates that I'm going to need to do that. Hello there. How's it going, Chloe? Good morning. Welcome to the greatest alt of all time. Pays to win. Man, I always kept... I had this dream. I had the dream to slam my pens on this character. So that every time it showed up in chat, pays to win, got pen Blackstar. Pays to win, got pen Dandelion. And it ended up going on my Valk. Go figure. But that name's been around. That used to be that used to be on my Ranger, and then I deleted the Alt Ranger because I had 4 Rangers at that point. So I was like, I think it's time to let it go. Sleepy, woke up, ordered a pizza. Nice. Pizza for breakfast. The breakfast of champions. I dig it. But then I threw it on this base Guardian, and I was like, all right, screw it. Let's use this. So, like I said, it was a dream, but before I end Black Desert, I think I'm gonna have to slam 1 pen on this thing. I think I'll have to slam 1 pen. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll do it. Maybe I can force through like a 10 Nuver or something. I don't know. Depends on it depends on what ends up happening with like gear and stuff, because we gotta wait to see what those boss weapons are gonna do and to see if it actually.
You're talking about the Fallen God weapon, you mean?
Yep.
Oh. Man, I wonder if it's gonna be like dandelions and Zarkas or whatnot instead of they'll give you the same thing as the armors where you can do either Black Star, you know, Red Nose, Demtree. Wonder if they'll do it like that as well. I don't know.
I've got a couple ideas on it, but I'm not 100% sure. We're going north, by the way. Chloe over here thinking we're going south. We're going north. What are you talking about? He's got a compass popped. He knows where he's going. He's a professional. Look at that. He's got rank 4 sailing. You're about to tell me a rank 4 sailor doesn't know how to sail the seas? I'd be disappointed. Let's be real. The bigger thing. His name's literally Jackie Sparrow. Come on. Committed. And I mean, it's not like I don't have one either. I literally have one right there. Jacqueline Sparrow.
Oh, she was because you're facing south. That's
yeah.
Why. If you're facing, yeah.
My map is locked. You're Master 1 Sailor. Okay. Actually, what are you? Well, let me look at the rank.
I'm only 6 at the moment, but
okay.
I'm gonna definitely make a push for G1 after I get my merchant ring and my compass. So.
Okay. Pizza's here. Nice. Enjoy. So Master 9 Sailing. Wow, that's the highest one. I would have sworn that'd have been higher. Getting you on mobile. Catch you in a bit. Alrighty, we'll see you in a little bit. We got one more to go.
The highest person in North America is 2. Guru 2 at the moment.
I might be clipping 3. Through your boat.
I think you're.
I am somewhere.
Oh, jeez. I see you in the. Are you in my boat still? You're in my boat still. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going because I still see you're in my boat. That was a weird spot. That, yeah, I see you're like in the butt of my boat.
It's trying to do something, but I don't know what it's trying to do. Nope, I'm out.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I popped out. It's a boy. It's a girl. Oh God, I see stuff. Spam the R. Spam the R. I'm up. I'm good. I think. Bye, Felicia. Yep. I'm alive. I'm dead again. I'm alive again. Dead again. That was a weird glitch. That's like old, like week 1, like when we finally all started getting the. Oh God! Now I'm back in the ocean.
Yeah, this is my fault.
No worries, no worries.
My fault. I should have. It's a gamble what I'm doing, basically. Let me try to move a little bit more closer.
Oh God, I'm so slow.
The good thing is there's really not a lot out here that can kill you.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my armor on, so surely to God I could take a hit, you know? You would think, right? Like, I only got 2,000 HP, but still. I should be able to take a hit with with nearly 400 DP out here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'm disgusted at what I did last night, but I did it. I paid for the guild reset. $20 down the drain, gone.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with this. What was the reasoning, or what was the benefit, if you don't mind saying?
So we had our points were divided into some weird spots. I had bought the Guru's Touch thinking I could just pop that on my own. I didn't realize that the Covenant of Blood, the only way to get that was to go out and mine in the desert with a drill. And that's going to activate and alert everyone. So Covenant of Bloods for just little old me ain't going to happen. So I needed to pull the points from that. And I wanted to go ahead and get the extra 5% from the Merchant of Art Persuasion for that 5% there.
Oh, they're buffing guild buffs soon, aren't they?
I'm not sure. I would hope so.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought they're not only making it stronger, but I think they're making it 2 hours or something like that.
That would be great. Because a lot of these buffs in here suck. Like 5% gathering EXP for 60 minutes for something that's going to be on a cooldown for 5 hours. Honestly, I'm going to be real. At this point in the game's life, these buffs should be poppable every other hour. Or every hour, if we wanted to. Now, I can understand Command to Gather, you know, the greatest skill to ever exist in the game, but then they took away the greatest ability of it. I actually had an alt that I brought into the guild so that I could Command to Gather myself to Valencia. About a week later, they finally removed it from the game, that you couldn't just call your trade items. So that sucked. I was like, right when things were good.
So if I remember correctly, I was in a guild called Armada, and we used to do sailies. We used to map to Port Rat. We used to get our sailing quest there. Then there would be a call to everybody to get your trade items ready so we can be ported to, I think it was either Ancado. Yeah, and I think that's how it worked.
Yep.
So...
Yep, that was definitely one of the reasons they completely nuked Command to Gather into the ground. But the big one was the trade items, because there was always a nightly call to go to Valencia in the guilds. And they'd literally drop you off right in front of one of the traders. Normally it was the one right on the western, or the eastern, or no, yeah, western gate when you come into Valencia. It was very rare you got the guy that would take you all the way up. The reason they take you up to that other trade vendor is, do you remember I don't know if it's still in the game, did you ever do the trading where you'd go back and forth between the two traders before you ever did any trading to get the trade buff?
I did not.
Do you know what that is? Do you remember what that did?
No.
So if you made so many trades back and forth between two traders in a quick succession, you would eventually get an instant barter buff. And this was normally when you wanted to...
I was trying to position you a little bit closer.
No, that's good. I will fat swim. Plus, I'm sure chat's going to enjoy seeing the panties. They're degenerates, so. Stare at my guardian's butt and panties. You know what? I should buy the fish suit. Oh god, I might actually drown for how slow I'm swimming.
Nah, you won't.
Come on. Come on. I've got a shark suit. A 7-day one. I might end up popping that thing. Go to the darn surface. Swim your guardian butt high. There we go.
Are you able to get any further, or should I?
Oh, I'm moving. So I mean, it's. You know what the sad thing is? I think it's gonna be about the same time because at least with the rolling, I can move quick. Actually, you know what? That's not as bad. That's not as bad. All right. Until I learn where this Joker is, I think I see him, but let's just pop the storage thing. He's over there. All right, I see the hut. I've got visual reference now. I could pop the shark suit. I really wouldn't care because I mean it's just a random it's a random 7-day event one, and it's like I already own shark suits on my Guardian, Ranger, and so it's not like I'm gonna end up needing it for anything. All right, there's another 10,000. All right, we're almost done. The final run begins now, and at least now you can kill stuff on the way back again if there's anything that shows up. Oh, sick! She dived! That was cool. When'd they add that to the game?
Well, I want to say, if you pull up your map to the northeast, you see that swirling sea icon. It's like right across the harbor. That used to be to the Sea Palace. I think they introduced that with that patch.
Okay.
Because you had to dive off a cliff to the portal.
Yeah.
And I think that's around the same time they introduced it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was just running, and I just took a jump as if just to get in the water, and there she went. Swan dive.
Yeah, because of before you could just used to jump in the water and not take any damage. If you don't dive, you'll take some damage.
Uh-oh. Did you get stuck again?
What, did I lose you?
No, you're stuck on my screen. You're just spinning around here at the storage.
No, I'm like already in the ocean now.
All right, I'm coming down out of the crow's nest, and I am out in the middle of the ocean now.
Yeah, I see you now. I'm coming back. Yeah, you can see by the icon. Well, you should see my icon on the map where I'm at.
Oh yeah, you're out there. So, here's a question for you, Mr. Sailor. Does STSR still do anything for you, or is that no longer a thing?
STR? You mean like to quickly get off my wheel? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, to do the quick disembark. Is STSR still the thing, the way to get on and off?
I do. I do
Okay.
it sometimes, yeah.
Because I was hoping that would get patched out and it would just get you off.
Now, now, you know how you have the disembark button?
Yeah.
On your screen, I have an embark and disembark button like keybound, so I can do it quicker.
Okay. But as far as like actually getting the boat to come to a hard standstill, because you know how it has that rock when you want to stop, you'd just quickly spam STSR and it would hard lock you.
Yes, I still do that. Yep.
Okay.
Especially
Some things.
If you're good.
I was just gonna say some things still hadn't changed. That was one I thought they would have fixed to where you could hard stop it, but I guess not. The good old days. All right, one more run, and then all of our crates are up here, and then I need to get my Guardian. I have to go get the 24, because here's the crazy thing. There's no residence in Moodle.
There's only that mansion or whatever?
I guess so, and I don't have a mansion, so...
I don't want to say, is it even a mansion? It's the one, what is it called? I see
a green icon there.
Isn't that thing north of Dalbul Village? Is that orange house? Whatever.
Oh yeah, I see it up there. I would assume that's probably it. I normally do STSR, instant stop, and disembark unless patched. Okay. Back to eating. All right, enjoy your pizza. But yeah, I found that really weird because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take my Guardian up there and I'm gonna go ahead and get it. You know, this way I can get the cake buff ready. So I just need to grab my cake buff, hit the Magnus, and then I'll be up there to start my absurd amount of buffs that I'm about to pop. I even went out. Map? What now?
You have archaeologist map, any chance?
No.
Okay.
I haven't done the treasure item grind yet. Soon, or I should say soon, very soon. I'll work on that. I'm more looking at getting. I want to hit 301, and then once I hit 301, I'll start looking at working on. I need to get my armor to at least duo before I start like going into the Dekia, Akhman and Dekia history type stuff. Because that's 12-8. That's 12 DP I'm missing right there, which would put me at 399. I do the final one for. There's one DP I haven't gotten out of Land of the Boring Light, which is the Adventure Journal version. Once I finish that, I'd be at 400, and all I would need is one more DP somewhere. So, I think, unless that's not... Actually, I might be there. Hold on, let me pull up Garmoth real quick. I might actually be there. So, if I crank up, because I'm going to go over to a Pennark off Gentina. I'm going to go to level 2 on all my gear. And I'm looking at getting boots. So let's assume I have the Ator's boots, level 2. I would be 411 with an exalted... with an exalted Vel's heart. So yeah, as soon as that is what that's where I'm trying to go with my armor. So if once I get them all duo with the exalted Vel, I'd be 411. I'd be 412 actually, because of I don't have the Land of Morning Lights thing. So that's kind of where I'm trying to go in my upgrade path after I hit this 301 bracket that I'm trying to get on AP. So
I agree with that. Oh damn, there's still almost 2,000 pre-orders on the Flame.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably go try to grind that out. That's why,
Insane.
again, I'm trying to get 300.
Or save the 60 billion.
Is that what the? Is that the base for? Is it 60 bill?
Yeah.
Gross.
You might as well, at that point, you might as well just buy the duo for 64.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I might as well go all the way to duo. That's a 6 DP upgrade just in that alone. Plus, that would give me 150 more HP and 150 max stamina. Okay, that explains it. So yeah. The issue is, I've already got my Khafra's C10 on the Ergons. I just need the darn flame. So...
Yeah, that's... Unless they do another Khafra's event when they do the weapons, I don't know.
Yeah, that's... I would lose a bill or so in those Khafras. Easily.
Yeah.
But hopefully I can... I'm going to be working on getting... Because I'm probably going to Gyphon Under is where I'll start really going to get my money. I just got to get through, which I know this is going to make Chloe cringe, and I'm probably going to get phone raged. I'm debating on if I'm going to grind out the Exalted from Giants real quick. It's about 30 hours if I'm getting the money to do it. Or if I had... Because basically it would save me 8 bill, roughly, I think. Let's see, what is it today? Because yesterday it was a little higher. So let's see... With the announcement of the buffs, if people are going to start panic selling this thing. So Blessed Fragment. 5.9, and I wrote it down on my sheet for 5 bill. So it's gone up 900 million on the Blessed Fragment since I did it. And the Exalted is... 3,100,000,000. So it's gone up from 7 bill to 9 bill. So that's 2 more billion I'd have to spend today to buy that 4 DP.
So that's how much money can you make at Gythans then?
I don't know yet. So that's what I would want to be testing. Is I would want to do like a couple hours. I want to do at least 1 hour at Giants at some point to see if I'm actually now, because I was doing 10,000 less in trash than the average person. But I've now upgraded my crystals, so I'm now smacking a lot harder.
Oh, so you have the human damage?
No, I just upgraded my general crystals. So.
Oh, got it.
I've upgraded those. I got a Karanda's Heart, so I gained an extra slot. I am debating on, just for in general use, it's not that much more expensive to just go swing these at some point, but I was looking at Red Battlefield Powers. I thought about just smacking a pre-order on 2 of those at some point. And this way the power crystals have the human damage on it for if somebody jumps my spot. I've got 6 extra human damage to PvP with. Or it would help at Giants if I went there. But I don't think that's going to be... Like, if we go to Garmoth, that wouldn't change too much in my damage there. Which I can hear it now. Let me just compare. God, your gear makes me disgusted. Alright. Garmoth is here. What in the world was that? I just leveled up. Nice.
Oh, I killed some pirates.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind. It was just, I heard the level up. I'm like, what? Am I actually getting EXP from being on this thing? No, I'm not. Let's see here. Go to crystals. Suggested. We're going to clone suggested. And we're going to switch this over from the power to Red Battlefield Power. And then suggested RBF. Save. Okay. So let me make sure that I have my crap all back the same. So we're going to assume that I have my upgrades that I have that I'm going to get, which would be that there, 3 items, 2 AP higher. Why? Why am I 2 AP higher on my... That's so weird. Is it because of the... Crescent Snarks? Yeah, no, this doesn't make sense. I can't figure out why I'm 2 AP higher on my main hand. Okay, okay, there we go. So it's 202, 98, 87. Okay, so let's bring these down. Not that this matters, but let's just make sure all my stats are the same. So let's see here. 1111, they're all the same. 291, 286. All right. So main damage is going to go to suggested. And now we're going to go look at Primal Giants. So let's go find that spear. So let's see. Let's change consumables to that. Consumables to that. So it's 0.087% or 0.87% difference by adding that one RBF crystal. It wouldn't make the difference right now for me to like test. So it's not like it's like it's a 2% damage increase or 3% damage increase. It's like, all right, that's close enough. You know, it's there. So, all right, disembark from the, nope, I cannot do that from up there. All right, there we go. And one final crate run. This is it. To the horse. To me. To the sea. So yeah, for me right now, it's not buying it's not worth buying that one RBF crystal. But I mean, if somebody popped on me, then cool, sure. I've got the secret sauce there.
Oh god, come on, boat.
There we go.
I'm trying to. Okay, you got on.
Yep.
Huh.
I'm here. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing like 0.8 or basically 0.9 better. I wouldn't worry about spending 600 mil on that for just to test giants. It's not worth. So I should be able to see with my new increase, if I'm not making more than, I need to make up at least, in my opinion, at this point, going to giants, I need to get at least 60% better in my trash drop. So in that 10% difference that I'm missing, I need to be making about 6,000 more trash loot more than what I was making. So what it's going to come down to is, if I don't make that in an hour, I'll just buy the heart and stuff and move on. So I will lose 3 bill is roughly what it accounts to. I'll lose 3 bill in total money, but I'll actually spend 9, but I'm losing 3 just because of the inefficiency of grinding giants. Meaning, in the time I could have grinded in the same 30 hours at centaurs, I could have made over half of that difference back just grinding centaurs. So the idea is, if I can grind Gyphon under, I should be making more money an hour there. And if I don't, then I need to go find a spot to get that upgrade in between. But I should be doing better now, especially going for a Pen Crescent and a Duo Goddard is what I think we're doing today. For sure. But so yeah, my upgrade path is trying to get basically 301 and trying to get 400 is where I'll end up going. Those 3 bills are callable in 3 hours at Gyphon, give or take. Okay. Recoverable at 3 hours at Gyphon. Okay. Yeah, my one Gyphon hour was abysmal. I didn't have a tent buff. I was just down there testing, so actually going down with better gear, better crystals, better pizza, I should be doing a lot better. The time sink of giants versus buying and grinding else is dumb. Yeah, no, I get that, but it would save me in my mind. It's like, okay, well, I'm saving 9 bill. I've already got 23 crystals of despair, which, you know, I could instantly go sell those. You know, I can put those up. We got 800 on the market. Yeah, I could go sell mine min list if I really wanted to be a douche. And just drop, let's see here. I've got like 23. So that's 500 mil I can make back right there. Just selling them.
Oh, there's people on the server hunting whales. Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's see if I can find them. Where they at? Oh, yeah, they're... Yeah, I don't know, because he had northwest of Portaferia. That's where the whale's at.
Northwest of Portaferia, okay.
It's like a little whale icon. It's a...
Oh, yep, I see it.
Yep.
That's cool, they added that in. Yeah, no, I get that. Chloe, I get that. I wouldn't want to go buy all the human damage crystals just to go there. For 9 bill. Because if you're correct, then that's just 9 hours at Gyphon, and I have that money back. Roughly. Which is 3 streams for me. I mean, to be fair, you're also big money. Mr. I've got full Tet. Full Tet Manos. Pen everything.
No. Well, I thought I wasn't going to be strong enough for other places, so I wanted to... I thought I was going to stay at Giants a lot longer than I was going to.
Okay. That makes sense. Worse, you're doing 900 mil, I believe. Okay. Well, it's something we can eventually test. We just need to get the upgrades. Which... If... Let's see here. Today, we're looking at Crescents... One I can get at 29. I could just pop one up at 27 just to see if I can get somebody to bench sell it. But we'll add that to favorites because we'll be looking at that today. Already registered. Ring of Crescent Guardian. Let me move that down. Wait, did I bug it out? There it is. So we're going to be doing a Ring of Crescent Guardian, and then, Goddard. We just need to go find an Awakening weapon that's been sitting at Duo, most likely. Lancia. There's one at Try. Is it min listed? No. It's only 1 AP difference. Yeah, I'm going to just buy a Duo. Hold on. Please tell me that
weapon exchange?
Yeah, I've got several of those.
Nice. Nice.
Please tell me that the day I go buy this thing that they're not all sitting... Okay, here's one. Max priced. Darn. Alright, well, let me list this. What is this? Hash Browns? No, this is Draconia's Awakening. We've got one in a Sledgehammer right now. Great Bow. Okay, so I've got a couple options at Duo. Man, I needed to do this like a couple days ago, because there's like a lot sitting at min listed. But now they're all sitting max listed, which is fine. I don't care. I mean, we're We're not, like, super penny pinching this, but we'll end up getting one of those, switching it over. Also getting used to it and finding a spot that yields the most trash as well. That's true. So once I get this in storage, Sixal, I'll hop over on my Guardian so that you can do the donkey thing and let you get back to doing your normal grind. Since I've taken so much of your time now, which I greatly appreciate, the 3 trips to Marcoria.
No problem. It was a learning opportunity, so I learned a couple of things as well.
Yeah. Definitely confirmed a couple of things I was curious about. Definitely answered a few questions I was like, is this possible? Now I just need to get a boat so I can help people do this. I've got so much of this sea to uncover still. Did they make this bigger? Because I feel like there's more water than there used to be. At least over on the Valencia side, it looks like there's more uncoverable water than there used to be.
I want to say my perception has been skewed now that I have the null.
Okay.
So it might be you're correct, but
okay.
Everything seems better now for me.
Okay, that's cool.
I want to say that they did improve Vel, the location. I could have sworn that was a bit farther away.
Oh, Vel used to be absolute BS to go to. Absolute BS. Never done it either. I was like,
What?
Nope.
Are you serious?
Nope. Literally, I got my Vel's Heart, the concentrated Vel, whatever it was, the actual physical heart. I got it, the first box that they gave out for when they did a Christmas New Year's box event, and people were starting to spam those things on the market, and I bought it for 900 million. My Vel's concentrated Vel's heart thing.
I'm working on my 8th.
Why?
Well,
Why?
I mean, I go to Vel like twice a week.
Okay,
and
fair.
I'll either drive or I'll just take my ship out there. But it's just like basically free money.
I mean,
you get it or not.
That's true. But yeah, I've never actually done Vel. Plus, Vel always spawns when I go to dinner, so there's that too.
Okay. Yeah.
At least I'm pretty sure. Let me go look at Garmoth on its spawn timer. Garmoth.
What you could do is just have like a low alt, just stay out there, and you just need to be in the plat. You don't need to do anything. You just the captain needs to be the one that does all the work for you, and just get in the plat. Do what you get dinner, do whatever you want to do, come back, get the free loot, and that's it.
Okay. Wait, the loot would still be there?
Yeah, it'll go to your Black Spirit safe. It does. You don't have to do anything.
Okay. Because it's 5 p.m., which is roughly when which is when I'm at dinner. The 8 p.m. one would be hard to catch as well.
Well, normally, all you need is normally the plat invites for most guilds. They'll start either an hour, 30 minutes before.
Oh yeah, no, I'm out by normally I'm gone by 4:30.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I mean, it's literally I will miss the most common Vel for me. It would be that 8 p.m. one that would be a little sus, but I might start catching that one some if I really tried. Because normally, my schedule is I try to get off the computer physically by around 7 p.m. 8 maybe at the latest, because that's the point where I go and I start writing again. Because I'll normally write from 7 to 9, and then 9's where I kind of tone down for a few minutes. I'll spend about 5-10 minutes on my phone checking random stuff, and then I shut it off, and then I'm gone for the night. And then when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is turn Wi-Fi off on my laptop, so that I don't, I focus in and I write, start writing around 2:30 in the morning. And that's what I did this morning till from about 2:15 to 6:20. I was working on my chapter 29 of my light novel, so that was fun. And then stream, and then I go do some stuff for work. Take care of some emails and stuff, and then if I have time before dinner, I might write a little there, but that's been pretty rare for the last several weeks. Like today after stream, I've got to write up an email for something to do with the light novel. We had a meeting yesterday, but this is just the official submission of what's going on and information needed. So it's been a crazy 2-year process, but it's slowly getting there. Hopefully this year I can actually talk about it. Hey, here it is. Let's talk about this now. Now I wanted to talk about this, especially with you being more of a life skiller, and I know Chloe's a life skiller.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you explain the rage boner Pearl Abyss has against trading? Do you have like any back knowledge on why they have such a rage boner against trades? Everything says doesn't affect trading. Every time they release an event, just like this one, you can't get trade EXP from the life boosts.
I personally do not know. That's one of the reasons I've stayed away from trading, because it seems like they made it harder than it has to be. And like what we're doing now, it should not be this hard to transport this many crates like this. It should be a better way.
I agree.
I don't know what that way is, but
I have a way. I'll give you the way.
Sure, what's that?
The best way to fix part of this strain on the system is scrap the entire transport system that we have now, okay? So we currently have 5 transports that move around, that just are for the inner area, all right? And we have 1 for trade items. Kill that system and send all 6 for trade items. Now, increase the weight just a little bit. And if you need to balance the effectiveness of this, add an extra hour to it. Make them take a little longer to get there. But giving us 5 wagons would allow me in 1 click to send 6,000 crates north. Now, here's what I want to talk about. Because I was looking at this yesterday, and this really blows me away. Because I was like trying to get all my EXPs in. Alright, so currently, if I want to hit Guru 1, according to this trade run from where I am right now, I need 2,836,702 crates. Alright, let me roly, like a roly-poly, and I'm off! I'm on the ground! Hooray! Thank you for that. Thank you for beaching your ship. I appreciate you immensely.
Yeah. I was trying to get it perpendicular to the shore, but it's like really tight in there.
I'm gonna have to sell them in batches of 10,000 regardless, because you can only carry 10,000 on your horse, or a little more than that. So it takes 2 million crates right now. All right, I've got every buff under the sun for this. What I wanted to say, which I'll talk about real quick. I need to put the number in once I put this away, and I need to get my guardian moving because I don't want to take up any extra time. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that. So I feel lighter. All my stuff's here. So real quick, this is what just kind of made me salty. So from Master 17 at 15% to Guru 1's 2.8 billion or 2.8 million crates. We have an 80% buff going right now. Let it recalculate. This is all that stupid buff does. Are you ready for this, chat? All it does is it takes it down to 2,619,000 crates to still do that. That's the 80% buff right now that they are not having. Sure, it's 200,000 crates. That's 200,000 timber difference.
Wow.
But that's it. That's all that 80% buff did. I don't understand why they cuckold this so hard. It doesn't make that big of a difference. We would have to make this to even make it remotely cool, 800%. Now, guess what? An 800% buff on top of everything else I'm doing, which let's put it this way, that's 1,600 life EXP, only cuts that down to 1.5 million crates still needed to hit Guru. 1.5 million crates at 800% EXP. Additional. And they're snooty over 80. Okay, I'm going to step off my soapbox now.
What I was thinking as well is the trade system. Like, let's say you make crates of Valencia. Let's say as long as you have your nodes connected, like you know how you Imperial trade in, as long as your nodes are connected, just go to the nearest trade NPC.
Yeah.
And they'll have like a Nampo trade in.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to transport the crates. You just go to the nearest.
That they will automatically do that for you.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not.
I still think there needs to be a process of moving them.
Or maybe if you make the crates like you do right there, you'll have it like set up for a dock pickup. And a person like me that has a ship, I'll accept to pick it up and carry it for you.
Yeah, that's a way to bring the community more interactive with it.
And I get some type of experience on my end, and you save yourself the trouble of transporting it, and you could be doing something else. So,
yeah, of course. That would definitely make a much better that would make a much better user experience overall.
And maybe it could be like a logistics or transportation life skill or whatever. I don't know, something.
All right, so we're going to rip this on the Guardian. All right, we got a 24-hour cake buff. Hooray. And now I need to... I'm glad Chloe just realized that I have a very thick plot emote. Of course, I'm a plot hunter. I hunt thick plots, so naturally I'm gonna have saucy emotes. Alright. And then we're gonna just sprint through this because this is a lot harder with this crappy horse. Lewd.
Oh. I'm not sure if you're interested, but I think those artifacts, the pieces might be dropping as well. Let me check.
What now?
The Kabua's fragments? Oh, there's only 62.
Sitting on the market?
Yeah, they're sitting, but, you know, if you don't have an artifact, you know.
I don't have the artifacts yet. I might do that, but that's 10 bill that I'd have to drop into that.
Yeah. 20.
Well, I'm saying just to get one.
Yeah.
Okay, land a boring light. Yes, 5 mil. Down we go. Oh, I'm in a party. Crap. I'll be right back. Yeah, I can do this. You can go ahead and leave that. And I'll send you another invite when I get up there. Right. That's stupid. You can't go through the Magnus in a party.
Man, just let me know when you want the buff. That way I don't put it on cooldown.
Alright, party invite. Okay, so let me quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go. Where is the trade manager? Because that's the one thing I hadn't done here. Trade manager, he's up here. Nice dismount. Oh yeah. Okay, so I have to come here, and okay, I can make this happen. I'll get used to this by the 5th, 6th different run. Good thing Guardians have airbags. Yes. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and get the actual costume on so that we don't whiff that. Alright, so we got the trade costume. And then I've got that. We're going to go ahead and turn on the... I'm going to go ahead and turn on the tier. I've got my trading artifact on. I've got the life thing. And then I'll pop all the buffs. 120 minutes. Crystals, I only have a few, and I think, yeah, I've got the 5% in life. I don't have a bunch. We got a GM Blessing 3. I've got that. We've got that. Confirm. All right, so those are ready to rip.
Ooh, thank you. I need to check on those crystals just to see where they're at price-wise.
Life book. It won't stack with the scrolls that I'm running. So with the you can't run life scrolls and run the mastery scroll here. This one will override a life EXP book. So, but this one, the Secret Book of Florin, will stack with this. So this will be the better combination than a life book. If I've got one, I can pop it and see. I don't mind blowing a life scroll. If I got a level, like a 1-day one. 7, 7, 7, 15, 20. I do have a 1-day life. All right. I'll pop it.
That's one thing I wish those books have charges instead of, like you had like a, let's say for example, one day you had like 24 charges of 1 hour.
Yeah.
That way you didn't have to waste all of it.
I could see that being a better system. All right, where'd that darn book go? I actually don't see. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right, so we got that book. I'll go ahead and I'll rip this and see if it stacks. All right, we got all those running, so now I need the horse buff. All right, we've got that. I do need to go grab a Villa buff real quick. Let me guess, this is probably in town. Nope, Villa Scroll. All right, we've got that. Pets need to be fed. We've got those. All right, we're good on that. And all I need now is the guild buff. So there's life skill. There is the trade buff. All right, so all I need now is donkey buff. And
Are you ready for it?
Yep.
Just let me know.
We're ready for the donkey buff, and now we spit and rip.
Okay, let me check everything here.
Nice. Alrighty, and now it is party time. Time to make... So there you go, chat. That's one last look at my trade. Trading 15-17. So... let's go ahead and start grabbing the old school... whoops. 14. Too heavy. What was it? 12.5. Too heavy.
Just checking sailors while you're doing your thing.
No, you're fine. Hold on. I messed it by one. Come on. Inventory. Storage. Storage. Max. There we go. No, it's only I can only do. You can go straight to it. Okay, so it's too heavy. All right, horse. So I'll try 11,000. Too heavy. All right, so it's just gonna be 10,000s. All right, there we go. Done. Oh, wait, they broke this. You can't actually whistle horses anymore because of the celestial horn. So you actually have to ride this over now. You used to could just whistle it and it would bring them over, but with the celestial horn, they've jacked this up. So, bargain game. Good grief, I missed not having, there we go. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. Open storage, central market. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna pull out 115 mil, and we'll roughly have it on point. All right, we got that. We got that. All right, back over here. Come on.
Leave your storage matters. You must have lots of luggage to store.
All right. So we'll just go ahead and put that on the horse. And we need to ride it over. Man, I wish... That's the only bad thing about the Celestial Horse. So it means I might end up...
My legs are still as strong as an ox.
It might end up having to be... I might have to... put this on a trader that,
Leave them to me while you take a look around.
Oh, I have to be off the horse.
Good wares. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well. If you can't trust Doodle, who can you trust?
I might end up doing trade on a character that has, like, leaving a character up here who has a flute, a normal flute, but not the celestial horn. Unless they've just totally changed how they work.
A specialty of Nampo.
Bargain game.
Way too many.
So that's a little bit annoying.
You must have lots of. Leave your storage matters to me, Doodle. I'll keep tabs on all your goods. Both whip.
So we sell the junk crates, then we sell the money crates up to the most expensive one is how I always did this. Now, one thing that I don't like about Moodle's trade spot is all these darn NPCs around the area make this an absolute friggin' nightmare to get off your horse. Where Valencia, it was just you get right over there and
Way too many.
you didn't have to worry about hitting NPCs. We might actually, with how many we're failing, we might get that buff here. Hold S and right click, S and R, and ignores the NPCs. Free hit. Okay.
Good wares need to be stored. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well. If you can't trust Doodle.
Do you mean Shift R? No, it's not doing that. S and R doesn't work. Oh, there it is.
A specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's
Just S? Okay.
way too many.
Ignores the NPCs. That is very handy.
Have you met some of my brothers? Good wares.
Um,
Warehouse. So leave your wares a good old Doodle.
Let's see here. We now need to put that on the horse. So I have to sell these off in weird numbers just due to how the... Wait, did they change the energy consumption per barter now? Or per, trade?
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
This seems like it's cheaper. Oh, I can just sell it from my horse. I don't even have to get off. Keeps touching the chop.
Have lots of luggage to store up.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible and funny all at the same time. No, I
See,
do.
Chloe, see, Chloe, he knew what he was doing. He just he was ignoring it on purpose.
Oh well, the good news is I don't even have to get off my darn horse. Screw it. I can just sit here on top of this fool and we bargain away.
Gee, there's way too many.
Man, I wish you didn't have to do this each time. You could just bargain one time for like an hour.
So the buff was cool though, because you'd only had to do like 5-6 trades between two NPCs in Valencia. Like literally just buy items, sell it the other one, buy items, sell it the other one, buy items, sell it the other one. About 5 times you had the instant trade buff and you were done. Oh yeah, I gotta get off the horse.
You can entrust good wares need. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well. If you can't trust Doodle, who can you trust?
Your mom. That's who I can trust. You could get that instant bargain buff, and it didn't matter which one you hit, it would automatically do it. which was pretty cool. So, I mean, you just come in here to bargain game, click it once, whichever one, and it instantly go through. But it looks like they've taken that out of the game. Because I would have hit it by now. I would have hit that by now.
I'll keep tabs on all your goods, both with and without legs. You must have lots of...
Blue whales. Is that saying it's been dead?
I'll keep tabs on all your...
It's either somebody's killed it or it might have despawned.
Ah.
And let me check. I have access to the spreadsheet. Let me see what they're at. Oh no, they might be. Yeah, this is the server they're on, so they might have killed it.
Okay.
There's like, yeah, there goes another whale. So, yep, they killed it. Oh, I heard some cheering.
You stubborn old fart. Stubborn old fart. Draining my energy.
Have you met some of my brothers?
Alright, let's go take that over. I mean, this isn't horribly painful, but it's not as fast as what it used to be in Valencia. But I also don't have to sit there and, from this way, I don't have to have 1,800 horses preloaded in Valencia storage to do my trades. Which, I think I still have like 15 horses sitting in, Valencia. Random junkers.
You can entrust your more valuable...
Alright, 58,000. This is where all the EXP is up in this. This should get me... we got a minute left on that draught. I don't want to rip while that's up.
My legs are the specialty of Nampo.
There you go. You're master at 19 at the moment.
There's 20. I think the calculator said I would hit 21 to 23 is what it was estimating. Somewhere up in there. I think 22 might have been the cap. But I mean, I still got 50, 60,000 crates of actual money after these, so there is a chance. Because as they say, the XP calculator is a guesstimate that is not 100% correct because of how EXPs work. But it still, they say it's pretty darn close. Alright, grab another set. We're gonna wait for that draught to refresh. Just curious. I did pop it. Yeah, I did pop everything. Stop sailing at art. I mean, that was actually pretty good for when you were doing it, honestly. That's really good for when you were doing it. Oh yeah, get off the horse.
Good wares need to be stored in a good warehouse.
I actually had the sailing badge for a while. I think it's the one that has, is this the one that has the pro? Nearly pro sailing? No, my ranger has skilled 10, and I was actually sitting around that time with, like, I could tap the rank 5 badge at the time.
My legs are still as
because a lot of people didn't have the sailing, but now it seems like everybody has sailing on their character. Wow, they killed that thing fast.
If you are, do you need me still? Because if not, I'm gonna head out for a bit.
Go ahead and do it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Seriously, man. You're a real one. I appreciate you taking the time to sail me here. Not once, not twice, 3 times. So.
No problem, man.
I really appreciate that. But yeah, go on, go do what you need to do. For real.
All right, I'm gonna be logging off. Good luck.
Thank you very much. There's Master 21. Wait, can I actually load the horse with me on top of this thing? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. I don't even have to get off the horse. Easy. So it was just something bugged where I was missing it.
My legs are a specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
There we go. 2 minutes on the perfume. Okay, so now we need to start running junk crates. So the first one off is going to be steel crates. Steel always goes as one of the earliest crates. So now you're going to start seeing the money jump. So we're at 2 bill after doing EXP. We are Master 21 right there. So we'll start getting some. We'll start seeing money roll in now. So there's a bill. But EXP will also start dropping a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and run these 80 Balanos, unfortunately. That was an early craft.
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon. You must have lots of luck. Good wares need to be stored in a good warehouse. So leave your wares a good old doodle.
Wandering Rogues, I need to get that set up. Alright. And then Stone Tail. Okay, we can do that. So next up is the Serendia Crate is the next in value. So we'll load up 10,000 of these. We're gonna load up 8,000 of these. We're gonna load up 7,500 of these. Still too heavy? Alright, 6,500 of these. Okay, so 6,500 is gonna end up being my cap.
My legs are a specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many. You can entrust your more. Have you met some of my brothers? I'm always too swamped with work to see them myself.
Okay, go sell those.
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them.
Yeah, right?
Gee, there's way too many.
Oh, there's another bill and a half. We're gonna definitely hit Master 23 out of this. Alright, so now we go to the Medea crates, so we'll go ahead and take the old ones up.
A specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
Up, 2.3 right there. Alright, can I just take this all up in one load? Yes, I can. 7,000. Okay, so I can take 7,000. Okay, so new number. I can take 7,000 of these crates. Which will help when we get into the bulkier ones. Alright, these are going to be worth significantly more. Because these are now the new prices. 14 billion. Alright. Next up is the Calpheon crates. So let's grab the old ones, and we know we can carry 7,000. I used to have it written down on a spreadsheet, and it used to be more. We used to carry, I think, over 10,000 of these, level 30 crates. I have a spreadsheet somewhere. There's Master 22. Now this is where things will get saucy if we can actually hit Master 23 or not.
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
20 billion.
You can entrust your more good wares.
All right, now let's go ahead and grab 7,100 I can carry. All right. There we go.
A specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
With No Man's Sky, I gotta drop Minecraft, have my own Stargate, base around it, so I can build the pyramid. Okay. That's fair. You've been having fun with No Man's Sky, so I mean, go forth and enjoy, man.
A specialty of my legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Up to 30 bill. We are at 38%. I don't think we're gonna get any further, unfortunately. I think we're kind of capped out. Unfortunately. Which is fine. We still made a lot of progress towards that, and we will have a much better system next time we come up here. I think I got it, because it's now bargaining, I think, every time. So I think I finally got the buff. I got 4 minutes on the Shamrock, and I'll need to pop it again. Which I think I can get this done close. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The shamrocks were an event item, and I'm sure we'll get something else between now and then.
Way too many. You can entrust your more. Have you met some of my brothers?
Okay, so let's grab these. And this should be the rest of the money.
The specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
Nope, there it is. Okay, so I guess it is still failing. Three minutes on Shamrock. You know, the stupid thing is I bring one of my least trained horses to do this.
You can entrust your more good wares.
Let's go ahead and move
Leave your wares a good old doodle.
those up there.
My legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon. You must have lots of luggage. Have you met some of my brothers?
Okay, now we need to grab...
Work to see 'em myself.
This will be it. This will be most of the money.
The specialty of my legs are still as strong as an ox. Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Okay, 1 minute on the Shamrock.
To my care as well. If you can't trust Doodle,
We'll grab all of that on the last Shamrock. Money comes and goes.
the specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
Alright, there's 51 bill. So we're gonna wait for the Shamrock, I think. Alright, now I'm gonna have to carry these two random crates like this.
Doodle. I'll keep tabs on all your goods, both with and without legs.
Hey Siri, set timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Starting now.
My legs are the specialty of Nampo. Gee, there's way too many.
Okay.
You can entrust your more good wares need to be stored in a good warehouse. So leave your
So we're gonna let that Shamrock expire. Everything will buff over. That's 30 minutes. Transport. Get all.
good wares.
Now,
Some of my brothers. I'm always too slow to see 'em myself.
put that into inventory. All right, Shamrock's down. Shamrock's up.
You must have lots of luggage. You can entrust your more valuable goods to my care as well.
Um,
You can't trust Doodle. Who can you trust?
okay, so we need to get those invested in. Nice. Okay. Now I need to go invest a little energy here in just a second to get those remaining nodes.
My legs are especially
Trading, bargain.
Gee, there's way too many. Leave your storage, man.
All right.
Some of my brothers. I'm always too swamped with work to see them myself.
So now we need to just link these up, and then we're good to go. We got 30 minutes left on all of our buffs. We are Master 22, 79%. We are going to be a little short, but that's fine, of getting 23, and we kind of knew this. All right, so we need to first get Quint Hill. Calpheon, Quint Hill, invest. We need Forest of Seclusion, Velia, okay, I was right. Okay, if we got Forest of Seclusion. Northwestern Gateway. We have Stonetail Ranch. And we have Helm's Post. So I can go ahead and withdraw from here. We've done all the pirate coins. Okay, that's still connected. All right, Helm's Post. Wandering Rogues. Okay. Pilgrim's Haven. Okay, we got Pilgrim's Haven, and I think that's it. Den, Helms, Stonetail, Haven, Northwest Forest. All right. The final trade right here.
Specialty of non-po.
Bargain game.
Gee, there's way too many.
And there you go. We ended up, managed to get 2 whale oils. Nice. So we ended up at Master 22, 80.55%. 51,895,000,000 in that trade run. So let's quickly get you. Double check, make sure we got everything out of here. Yep, everything's gone. Let's go to the Abyssal Well and get you back in Calpheon. overall, pretty darn good run. Money go poof very fast. Yeah. Yep. And now we're gonna get off the Guardian and we'll save this to do some alchemy with whatever's left on this at some point. By the next day, it's gone. Oh, I'm sure this is going to be gone here in a couple minutes. We just need to get you back over here. Where am I? Oh, I know kind of where I am. But yeah, we're going to get 2 very expensive upgrades. All right, just so that artifacts are cleaned up, let's get the alchemy. There we go. Alchemy set up. And log off to the Valkyrie, where we can now deal with stuff without having to worry about blowing all of those buffs, because whatever's left we will keep up and try to get some EXP going on alchemy. So that's pretty cool. We got close. We got close. So now it's up to start working on a new progression of EXP to make a little more sense going forward. So we have 53,300,000,000 to play with. Or whatever. One bill richer than you, not allowed. We'll get your butt on and start grinding. See if I can save 2 bill and get that pre-order at 27. See there, instantly, I'm broke. I have nothing left. All right, let's look over Goddard's again. There's a pry. A duo listed at max. A try, which I don't want to do. Not right now. If all this stuff was min listed, we could talk. I clicked the main weapon. I thought all these were awakenings right here. Every single one of these, shield, Lancia, Kama Sword, Celestial Bowstaff, Awakening, all these right here down to somewhere in here is where they start going out to awakening weapons. Down to the sledgehammer, I think. Chakram. That's the cheaper for 100 million. So the Great Bow so far is the cheaper of them. Yeah. So if I want to wait it out to save $1 billion, to go down here and save 1.8, well, no. Well, yeah, no, that would be $1 billion. Well, if we're gonna min list pre-order, let's just do this. Save ourselves a ticket and just min list a Lancia. Oh, it's a notification that a Pen Crescent got posted. $27 versus 28.8. Do I just take it and be done with it? Surely somebody will get the itch. Okay, that's fine. I won't be cheap. I'll do it. There. All right, so we've got 14 bill left to so we roughly need to come up with around 31 bill for a Bassi belt now. Unless I want to go much longer term and go ultra super omega hipster and double the price and go for a pen. At that point, I bet you I might as well just do the Debo. Hold on. Isn't the Debo price crashing on this thing? Yeah, I'd be better off at that point just saving up and just buying a Tet Debo. That ends up being 300. Yeah, it would end up. Yeah, I would just go ahead and outright just buy the Tet Debo and be done with it. If I was gonna go that way for 30, but that's another 50 bill I would have to earn to get that bracket. So I'm not 100% sure that's where we would want to. What we'd want to do. You know what? Just real quick. What's Narc's doing? 30 bill on a Narc. Okay, so Narcs and Crescents are roughly the same thing. All right. So let's blow Chloe's mind real quick. There you go. Inverted Garmoth Heart. Still selling at 20 bill pre-orders. Garmoth Heart. 55 pre-orders for a Garmoth heart. Still selling at 20 bill. Is it pretty easy to pop one of these things out? So would it be better just for me to buy this? Yeah, to pop one out so I could put it on the new weapon. Or is it just worth me just buying another one? Same as Garmoth? Okay. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, so that should take care of the upgrades because we've already done, this. So this is we upgraded our crystals. We now are, sitting with way more AP, and it will do pretty good until we get the actual Garmoth version where we'll open this up. So we've gained that. We're hanging in with it, at least. I need to get the gear off of my Guardian now. Eventually I'll pull this out and we'll put that on the Narc, and I will just buy or actually no, because I'd be putting it on the Narc, and I still have this one to pop on the ring when we get the new ring, so I won't lose those. Alright, let's go grab the gear. So Guardian, Moodle. So now the question comes in, do I spend 9 bill and buy the Exalted Velheart right here, right now? Do I spend 9 bill of the 14 bill? Or do I just work my way towards a... just call that a head start and let it work its way to, towards a, the 301 bracket. Because basically I go 30 bill, I buy the Pen Bassi. Gets me to 301. Which now allows me to go probably grind, what? Highlands once I upgrade my gear? If you're heading to Underground, I would just buy it. God, this is so expensive. Ugh. Alright. As much as I would love to save save the money and just go grind it out, we'll skip over Giants. Which means I can pull the Giants node, which actually I need to pull all that crap regardless. And get my node empire back to what it was. Because we've got some random crap invested that we don't need on my game anymore. Alright. Let's grab my gear.
Welcome to Valia. Need to use the storage?
The land of boring light. Now, I had told you at one point we were going to run these. So at some point we're going to crack down and we are going to run these scrolls for some money. But that day is not today. That day is not going to be today. But I did say we would run those, so at some point, we will. Okay.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. So... So 5-9 there, and then... 3-1 there. There. That's done. Expensive, but it's done. Which means now I can go sell. Oh, what is it? Crystallized. No looking back, no regrets. X'd out on that, but yes.
If you lose your composure,
Alright, well this will make some money back. Yeah, screw it. Alright. So... Hooray! Vel's Heart's done. Alright. Now... we have the ring on pre-order. We have the... we have the, whatchamacallit on pre-order. Extraction.
a blacksmith with patience.
Mirror of Equilibrium. Alright. Refined Essence of Emotions. Okay.
Tell me if you need anything.
Shop. How's my X stream setup? I'm doing a I'm paying through Streamlabs to have all three. But so far it's been pretty good, but unfortunately until Elon goes in and does some upgrades and allows like the chat to actually interact without being subbed, it's a very dead thing. I'm probably going to stop streaming to X, I think. Unless X starts, saying, they enjoy it being here, and we can justify the $20 a month I'm paying, I think, in total to basically between the streaming of Streamlabs and the verification to be able to stream on X. If they can somehow say we justify the $20 a month on that, then we'll keep it going. Alright, so those fragments are going to be an absolute pain in the butt to get, which is fine. Okay. So... we can get rid of the Exalted. We can get rid of the Blessed. The last one sold at 6 a.m. All right. So this would save us, we're looking at 1.8, which would take us down to 3. We would have 2 bill left over if I just went ahead and outright bought it. But the good news is I don't need it to do any gathering. I will have to get on the... No, there is no X chat, period, Drum. Unfortunately, you can only chat. So the way X works is right now you can only comment on the post. In order to have the chat physically up, or to be able to like chat like we're chatting, you have to be a subscriber to my X profile. You can only get you can only have a sub button if you have over, I think it's the requirement's like 100,000 followers or something like that. Like, it's a very niche group right now that they're marketing this to on X for streaming. It's not very game streaming friendly, which is unfortunate. So why I stream to X is so that people who don't have these platforms right now can at least watch, but they're going to feel disconnected, and they're going to eventually just roll over to Twitch or YouTube to come and hang out because we can actually have a conversation. But you can't do that on X right now. There's no way. Or else if it would feed into where you see the multi-feeds over on the side where all 3 can come in so that y'all can see that everybody's carrying on a conversation. My chats are separated. I see 2 different chats. Y'all see one merged where they're all set up to be in one over here. Unfortunately, it's a bummed system that I'm hoping they will eventually fix. Because I think it would have a promise, because it is a large platform, but if the reach isn't there, it doesn't make sense long term. So we're about to gain a decent chunk of contribution back. All right. We need to cancel this node here. Because, unfortunately, we're not going to Giants. X chat. Let me bring this up. So when I go to the Twitter broadcast, X chat. Test. Have they finally implemented this? Oh my gosh. They've added this. Okay, so this changes stuff now. So, this is new. Like, newer. Because we couldn't have access to this about 3 weeks ago. Alright, so... Hello there, how's it going? Alright, so we do have X chat now. Alright, now I need to pull that up daily. Good. Let's see here. Can I force this tab to only show the chat if I do this? No. Okay. Pop, rebroadcast. It was showing on my overlay. Weird, because it didn't show that originally when we had people trying to do this. Here last month or so, we were testing it again. So good. I will start bringing this up so that we can see Twitch and or X, and I'll see how this goes. Because now that I know there's an interaction, this might be actually worth hanging on to. Because that was my thing, is it felt disconnected because we couldn't chat with them. Stonetail Ranch, we need to pull that. We need to pull Rogues. We need to pull the farm. Let's see what else is hooked up. We don't need this. What was that? There's cactus and iron. Okay. Alright, so we have the Moodle link. We're going to quickly do a quick node review. Ah, down here. I've got some blown stuff down here, I remember. Longleaf, pull out. Pull out. Okay, so let's walk through this from Grana. That's correct. It rolls up to here, to hollow, to gain that. We need the narc. Comes over here. Goes up to strawberries, comes over, comes up. Rolls through here. This connects through this. That's how that's connected. Goes up into here. Connects up into that. We've pulled out of that node. We come down here through this so that we have the Kepler node. This is where we're wasting contribution, but I'm trying to get it to where this automatically sends. And I'm not sure if that's going to be worth. We may end up disconnecting, because that's 1, 2. That's, well, I might be able to spare 2 contribution for that. Oh yeah, the gateway. We need to pull out of this. There's some contribution there. Glish is connecting Duvenkroon and all this down here. Yes. Glish is connecting all of that. That's the connection there. Gonna lurk. There's research needed to be done. Good luck on your research. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your suggestions as well and helping throw me on a little bit better path. All right. So we have 43 contribution. I will need to look at I will need to look at some of these excavation nodes again. If we're going to stay in Alchemy, we don't need to be buying traces every moment that one shows up. So we do need to look at, you know, getting the right traces brought in. Also, our crate production doesn't need to be quite as strong. I could keep it going, honestly. And, I mean, I've got plenty of timber here to roll out. Like, I mean, I still got to make all my steel crates, which, actually, let's just go ahead and invest back into the ores, the mineral workshops. Because we're going to go ahead and actually turn that in here in a few weeks. I'm not worried about EXP on those, but I'm going to get the money out of them. So we'll go ahead and turn those over. We'll get all that stuff processed up at some point. Because that's a decent chunk of money in steel. But we won't need to go super crazy. There's a cheap wood. It's this one. Okay. Dark Rift. Farad. All right.
Do keep in mind that there's a commission for each sale of goods you make here.
So we want to get this back up and running. So I want to look at my crate EXP calculator that we just were using. And let's see here. Let's put it up to Master 23. Yeah, so I was 67,000 crates short of hitting Master 23. So this thing's fairly accurate. So we're Master 22. So let's take off the stuff that was a one-time use only thing. Which was... Actually, no. We'll have access to all of these one more time. I'll have 2 more shamrocks left to use. And I'll lose the 8% there. So, now that this is done... Um, okay, we're gonna go back to the beginning on it. All right, so we are Master 22, and we're gonna be aiming for that. We'll just let it go to Guru. That's fine. Put the 55 there for life. Wait. No, we'll put 5% there for that. Mastery 55, Kafra's Book of Old Moon. We won't have that guild buff. We have the donkey gear whenever we can get around to him. There's 15 on that. We'll have a cake. We'll have the scroll from that. We have access to that for a little longer. I have the roasted turkey, coconut juice. I think I have one more of those. We have that, and we have this. All you need is love. All right, and then from Master 22, leave that there. All right, so let's see. Current location is going to be unnamed. I need the origin to come from Valencia City. And just to give an idea, steel crates, steel ingot crate. We have 8,000 or 85,000, so that'll probably be with that alone 8,900. That's 2.1 bill just sitting on that. Nampo, Valencia, bronze, and we're looking at, we've got 10,000 made there, and then we have we probably have about 20. I think we probably got around 3,000 brass or 3,000 bronze at least. So that's 3 bill just sitting right there in those crates. So that's something to consider. That is something definitely to consider. All right, so the wood workbench, we want to make sure we have a one-word wood worker on this. We're going to go ahead and start on the window X is issue for what I'm planning to stream there. Yeah, that's my issue with X, is that window's not very good. 160,000. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start working on the elder timber. Since you only have wood, we'll let you run the wood indefinitely. All right, so we're working on that. We're gonna start our steel crate production up. We're going to also run, while it's here, we're going to go ahead and run off the remaining of the Jade. And we're just going to do 1 Jade. And the rest will go Steel. Now, I will be planning out over the next couple days how to go about the new system of what are we going to use for EXP, what are we going to use for, you know, what it's going for just straight money. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to break it off into 2 segments. I'm going to worry about making money right now, period. So I may end up running money crates a couple times up there and not worrying about the super... so now I got to look at Streamlabs again. Yeah, I want to say that there's a better way to do it. It would almost have to be something that's against what they allow us to do, if you catch my drift. Something that they're not wanting us to do. That would be the way. All right, so we have crates going again. We're gonna have our EXP crates moving there. Yeah, everything looks like we're going again. So we're gonna be going after money, as I said. I don't know if I want to go over here. Unless I start picking up the Date Palm and the Freaka again. I don't know if I want to go that route. But I think what we're going to do is... Oh, hey, look! Look what we got, chat, right before it ended. Wait, did somebody pop a pre-order? Hold on. I'm pretty sure that said it was gonna sell to pre-order. I gotta go back and look at that on YouTube real quick. So I'm pretty sure that said it got listed for 27 bill, which is what my pre-order is. Let me go back and go look. Or maybe they're trolling and it's just up a little bit more. Hold on. Let's go to the Central Market, purchased, register items in queue. Yeah, there's a Penn Crescent being listed for 27. What is it? Got to go for 15 minutes. Actually, there's 2 being listed. So yeah, I should get one of these too. I don't know why it didn't sell instantly. Yeah, 27 and 27. It's actually taking its sweet precious time for that pre-order to go through. But we're going to end, you know, we end today getting the Penn Crescent right away. So, I guess when it goes through the timer at 10:22, we're going to get a... Yeah, because we're right here. So, Scarlet Despair, I got something else I'm doing that's even more 5-head. So, It takes 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this over to a pen narc when it's done. Because I'm going to be living under Gyphon, so I'm going to go ahead and convert this over to that. Because it's going to be a very long time before I kick over to the new rings, whatever they end up being. I'm going to wait till after the Debo rings get released to see if there's going to be another high AP multi-set thing before I commit to changing my rings out. Plus, we're looking at over 200, wait, hold on. They're 80 bill a piece, so 240 billion silver to get the 3 Debo pieces. So I'll get those taken care of, then I'll take a look at my rings to see where we're going to go with that by the time it comes around. But I'm going to run 1 narc for my Valk for a while, as long as I live in Grana. So if somebody puts a pre-order up above, that's what I gotta watch out for. Time to put some X stream up and show what plan on doing there. Nice. I'll have to check it out. I've got a few things I need to do when I get off stream here in just a minute, and then once I get my emails done, I'll try to pop by. So let's look at rings real quick. 28.8. Yeah, so right now I'm the only pre-order, and I should be getting one of those too when it goes through. Because what we're doing is we're rushing for the 301 bracket so that I can go farm some of these better places. But we're ending today with some pretty big gains. We're going to gain 3 AP here. We gained 4 DP off of the Vel. We're going to gain 3 AP here. So 50 bill spent. Well spent, I should say. Not related video? Okay, that's cool. I'm curious to see what you're going to be doing with it. Because, I mean, I want to see how people end up utilizing the X stream. No, I wouldn't rock a disto at all. I'm not gonna go glass cannon. Tongue grads would be the best I do. I've always thought that these were bait to begin with. Yeah, it gets the AP monkey brain higher, but I would much rather not lose 8 or 4 or 8 DP, 8 to 10 DP rocking distos. I would rather go I would rather live in the Tungrad realm and then just walk over to Debo and live here. Honestly. Yeah. So I'm going to sit here and we'll get the 3 Debos later. You can maintain the 401 DP bracket, though, even with distos. But you have to think, I would rather be physically just tankier in general. So I'd rather have the more DP I can get, the better. And again, I play a Valk, not a Dark Knight. So do keep that part in mind. So our upgrades this week have been a full crystal overhaul. We got our second Rebellious. We got a second Viper, or not a Viper, a second Valor. We got 2 of the glorious Oddcrads. We gained 2 brutal decimations, and I bought 2 Karmes. My Viper sits up there. Evasion hybrid, only good use of distros. Well, I'm just saying I'm hanging on to my Tungrads. That's what I currently have. I have 2 double Tungrads here. My upgrade path is going to be removing that, once I get the Gentina, once I hit the 301, I will, once I hit 301 on my AP, so I'll get the belt done. We're going to pull through, and we're going to do the Gentina accessory for the Narc. Then, with that, we'll start working towards, grinding out the flame for my boots. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get my, 3 pieces to duo, or to at least duo. Because this ring will be in here in a little while. This is going to go duo, so all I'll need is this belt. I'll need a pen belt of sort. Probably just to get the cheapest pen bassi I can grab. That'll put me at 301 Awakening, and now I can go grind these higher end spots. And try to get the most out of that. We're still doing our stuff daily to get a Corandus, or to get a Vel's Heart. So as soon as I get, or not a Vel's Heart, as soon as I get the, Garmoth Heart. Jesus. The free Garmoth Heart, I will, I'll get that thrown into my main, Awakening weapon. And, I should be not too far behind on getting, actually, what is it for the crystals? Yeah, I need a Fiery Awakening to that. I need a Fiery, yeah, so I need I need to get the Fiery to unlock both of these. So, right now I'll use that because I need the Gen Viper. Which I pulled the heart out because we'll get the Goddard. We're going to hang on to this because we're going to keep tapping this to pen. So this will eventually be a pen Lancia, but what this will allow me to do is safely rip this. And never have to worry about, I can get my upgrade to reach the bracket. So, we're going to make some gains here very soon. We've got our artifacts for Gyfin, so we're good for that. But yeah, we'll work on getting our artifacts and our flame for our boots later. But that's as far as it's going to end up going.
Goods registration takes a little time. I hope you understand.
So we have the 2-pin crescents are coming up now in 3 minutes. So our journey really begins now on working on the path to the Bassi, which will be roughly 30 bill. Tapping 2 to sell eventually. I'll probably only safe tap it, honestly. I don't know if I ever want to get back into doing Tet Black Star enhancements. I'd rather just rip it on Krons until it goes. Like I said, in any situation that I fathomed with gear, there was never a place where anything past a duo Lancia, Goddard Lancia, really put me past any other bracket. I was always one short or one over. So it didn't matter with having the try. I would have to have had it at Tet to miss those weird brackets as I was leveling up my gear. So it either basically has to be pen or duo. Try would help, but it's not necessarily good. So that's where I'm looking at, and we'll hopefully have the Lancia by Monday. I've already got my Gyphon node. It's good to go. It's level 20. It's already hooked up and connected, so that's good. We've reclaimed our Giants run, so that gave us some contribution there. We just need to figure out the remaining things that I need to gather. And I think the only thing I'm really missing currently is I need a more efficient Agris burning spot. If it's... I could burn my Agris in Achman and try to work on the piece, just knowing I'm losing money. But if I actually need money, I'm better off grinding Centaurs. Unfortunately. In the money per hour. But we're not really working, at that point, we're not really working towards anything other than just raw money. But I guess if we're trying to get to 301... But all these are 310. That's what blows me away. Trying to get down to one of these so we can work on the flame. Alright, well. We won't stress about that. Alright, 22. That one should have gone through. There it is. Collect! Alright, so... we will end today gaining... where is the... did I put the cup in here? No. Alright, so, there we go. We finally get to put this on. And, yep. There we go. Hooray! A little more AP. We're getting there. So, we'll gain 3 more AP, so it'll be 298. And then the Penbassi. So basically we're just rushing to Penbassi's at this point. Which is why we're going to do money on the trade crates. Because that'll help get me there faster. So as fast as I can ship that stuff up a day. Whenever I see I have 1,000, hopefully... actually, I'll just send whatever I get tonight and hopefully we'll keep that going. But let's go ahead and end that. Let that be the end. It's a good way to end today. We spent 50 bill. We made 50 bill. Now the grind towards...
There's a commission for each sale of goods you make here.
so we can remove that. Do I care about 1.7 billion? And just end it today doing everything? I've got to go burn Agris at some point tonight anyway. F it. Let's just do it. Let's just finish it. Let's end today with everything. All right. So we just need to grab this, that. Now we pop this. Done. And now we end today with all of our gains, and now it is the road to Penbassi begins. So there you go. That is 4 billion start. We just need let's just grab this belt. We need roughly 33 bill, so we need 29 more bill. So that's where we're gonna end today. The road to 29 more billion silver. So 4 more AP, and then I finally match my pen. 4 more AP on my awakening. It's all I need. All right, so that's gonna go into storage. But let's wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We're gonna go find somebody to raid on Twitch. We're gonna go ahead and shut X and YouTube down. So now X, I know you're there. We'll be pulling you up daily now so that we can have access to you. Good luck. Thank you. You are my favorite practice girl. Just remember that. Just remember that. I will see you guys Monday morning, 7 a.m. my time, 3 hours ago your time. We're gonna head back to a normal schedule, so things will be a little bit different. So for a little while, we've done a lot of grinding on BDO, and this is kind of the end of it. You know, this was the, I wouldn't say the end, it's not the end, but this was the end result. Exalted Vels, a Pen Crescent, and a duo Goddard. Now we're just 33 bill away, well, 31 bill away, or well, 29 bill away from that. So hopefully roughly in the next 30 hours we'll be there. Yeah, we'll have ourselves a wonderful new belt there. But I'm gonna have to go do a quest to get that crap pulled out. So y'all take care. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you Monday morning. Later, everyone. All right, X is offline. YouTube is offline.